Welcome back, Barca fans. Today's video dives deep into Barcelona's January transfer window drama. We explore the club's search for defensive reinforcements, spotlighting 21-year-old Serie A star Tiago Gabriel, who's attracting interest from both Barcelona and Bayern Munich. Plus, we reveal Joan Laporta's direct move to convince Joao Cancelo amidst a fierce battle with Inter Milan. We'll also share the latest lineup news ahead of the Catalan derby, including Pedri's expected role on the bench, and Barcelona's ongoing summer chase for Juventus striker Dusan Vlahovic amid stiff competition. Stay tuned for all the inside info and what it means for Barca's push this season. Barcelona, Bayern Munich closely monitoring 21-year-old centre-back impressing in Italy. It is no secret that Barcelona are eyeing defensive reinforcements in this ongoing January transfer window, as the club eye a replacement for the injured Andreas Christensen. Although the Catalans have recently been handed the opportunity to re-sign right-back Joao Cancelo, the team is more interested in signing a centre-back. That is where Tiago Gabriel has emerged as a potential target for the Blaugrana, as they continue their search for a Christensen replacement, reports Santi Auna. Who is Tiago Gabriel? A centre-back by trade, Tiago Gabriel is a product of the Sporting CP Youth Academy who is currently plying his trade for Serie A outfit Lecce. Standing at 1.96 m, Tiago has been an ever-present figure in the Lecce defensive line, impressing onlookers with his ability in the air. His physical build also lets him dominate attackers both physically and aerially, making him a daunting presence for the attackers. This is perhaps the reason why Tiago is already attracting interest from big clubs, with Barcelona and Bayern Munich both interested in his services. However, the report adds that Lecce are not too interested in giving up Tiago in the ongoing January transfer window. The Portuguese centre-back is considered one of the pillars of the team, and the club will not consider any offers unless a proposal is too good to refuse. Given that Tiago already commands a market value of €15 million as per Transfermarkt and has a contract until 2027, it is unlikely Barcelona will be able to make a move for the Lecce star in this January transfer window. Barcelona president calls Inter Milan target directly in attempt to sabotage move. The race for Joao Cancelo has taken another dramatic turn, with Inter Milan now facing renewed pressure from Barcelona. According to Sport Italia, Barcelona president Joan Laporta has made direct contact with Cancelo in an effort to convince the player to push for a return to Camp Nou. The move is seen as an attempt to disrupt Inter's progress, despite the Blaugrana currently prioritizing the signing of a central defender rather than a fullback. Inter, for their part, are waiting calmly. The Nerazzurri remain confident after reaching a verbal understanding with Al Hilal, the Saudi side keen to resolve Cancelo's situation after his exclusion from recent squad lists. Sport Italia report that talks between Inter and Al Hilal initially opened around the Saudi club's interest in reinforcing their defense. Francesco Acerbi and Stefan de Vrij were both discussed. Indeed, prompting Inter to counter by requesting Cancelo as part of the wider negotiations. Barcelona attempt to shift the balance through direct intervention. However, Inter believe the structure of the deal and Al Hilal's willingness to cooperate still places them in a strong position. The final decision now rests with Cancelo, as the battle between Milan and Barcelona intensifies once again. Barcelona midfield superstar unlikely to start versus Espanyol, to play 30 to 40 minutes only, you report. In a few minutes, FC Barcelona manager Hansi Flick will announce the starting 11 that will take the field to face local rivals RCD Espanyol in the Catalan derby. With kickoff at the RCD stadium not far away, Marta Ramon of RAC1 has come forward with a scoop regarding the lineup that the Blaugrana will be fielding tonight. No Pedri in the lineup. As per the report, Barcelona midfield superstar Pedri will not be a part of the starting lineup to face Espanyol today. The 23-year-old midfielder had missed the Catalans' last game of 2025 against Villarreal due to mild discomfort. However, he has recovered completely from the issue and trained throughout the week and was named in the squad list, along with Dani Olmo. Given his readiness, it was widely expected that Pedri would walk right back into the starting lineup for the derby tonight. But as per the update, that is not going to happen, with Pedri likely to be left out on the bench by Flick. The idea is for the midfielder to play only around 30 to 40 minutes in the second half as a substitute. Having Pedri feature from the get-go in the derby would have been a huge boost for Barcelona. But Flick seemingly does not wish to take any risks with his ace midfielder, even more so given that the Spanish Super Cup is just around the corner. It would then suggest that the manager is likely to go into the match with the starting midfield pair of Frenkie de Jong and Eric Garcia, who started in the Villarreal encounter. Barcelona in three-way race with Bayern Munich, AC Milan for soon-to-be free Serie A striker. One of the positions that FC Barcelona intend to bolster in the summer transfer window is the center-forward slot. Robert Lewandowski, at 37, does not have a guaranteed future at the club with his contract set to expire at the end of the season. The Blaugrana will need to rope in a replacement for the veteran Pole, given that an extension is starting to look unlikely as things stand. One of the options being considered happens to be Juventus center-forward Dusan Vlahovic, whose contract also runs out this summer. Barcelona face competition. However, according to Italian publication Gazzetta dello Sport, Barcelona are set to face competition from teams like AC Milan and Bayern Munich, who also want Vlahovic. As reported previously, Barcelona have already made moves in their pursuit of the Serbian striker. Indeed, they have spoken on several occasions with Vlahovic's entourage and believe in the possibility of reaching an agreement, and then in the green light for the operation. The salary figures could remain at the level the Serbian currently earns in Turin, around €12 million per year, despite the recent injury and the time that will be needed to see the best version of Vlahovic again. As per the report, the Catalan club are pushing, Bayern Munich are watching, and AC Milan remain in the background. That is the current starting grid in an open race. However, the Barcelona effect has its own strength and appeal. Playing in La Liga with a world-class club and under constant attention would represent a new challenge to win for a player as ambitious as he is. Currently injured, the Serbian forward is due back at the end of March. Following that, things are likely to move forward with regard to his future. That's all for today's Barcelona update. The January window remains tense as Barca eye key reinforcements like Tiago Gabriel while juggling the Cancelo saga. With Pedri eased into action and the summer hunt for Vlahovic heating up, the Catalans are gearing up for a decisive second half. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for your daily dose of Barca news and transfer updates. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.